Hey you guys, today I'm going to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the season 10 finale. I'm so glad this was the finale. I hope everybody had a wonderful Easter. You know, I was in California, so that's why I wasn't able to do the review last night. Is because I was on the road driving and stuff like that. But I'm glad this was the season finale. I felt like this was a whole shade fest. I was just not understanding all of the shade that was being thrown through this episode. Like, for what? Like, it was unnecessary shade. So it started off with if I keep looking over, it's because I'm looking at my computer at notes. But it started off with Porsha at Dish Nation, and Vivica Fox is there, and they're promoting the Two Can Play That Game play. You know, Portia's in the play, and they're both just giving each other big ups on the play or whatever and stuff like that. After that, you seen Kandi and Eva. They were at the pumpkin patch with their kids, letting their kids have fun, forcing them to take pictures like they've been best friends forever, but okay. Just so they can probably post it on the ground. And them kids, like, no. But anyway, they were talking about Eva coming to the A, moving into the A, and she wants to have something because she likes to celebrate her birthday. Her birthday is the day before Halloween, so she likes to celebrate her birthday. But she don't know anybody. So Kandi was like, girl, you know we like to get dressed up for a party. So they end up thinking of a way to give a party and celebrate, I guess, Halloween at the same time. So they were talking about the guest list and who to invite because, you know, Eva don't really know anybody. So they was basically saying have something small, invite the girls. They talked about inviting Kim first. And she was like, you know, Kim been cool with me. I want to invite Kim. So Kandi was like, okay, invite Kim, no problem. But you know, her and Nene's drama, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, you invite who you want to invite. But when she said, oh, I want to invite Porsha, Kandi had like, oh, so you want to invite Porsha? I'm like, bitch, why? It ain't your party. Why? Like, she said she wanted to invite her. You didn't have a problem with her inviting Kim, knowing it was beef there. But now there's somebody you don't like. You don't want her to get invited. Like, girl, shut up. Kandi irks me. She really fucking irks me. But she gonna invite who the fuck she want to invite because they didn't do nothing to her. And I said, Eva, I'm so glad you keeping your grown woman panties on this season because, like, no, you do not let them dictate who you can talk to, who you can't talk to. Fuck all that. So then we see Eva going out with if I skip something, go back to it. Is hey, we just gonna roll with it. Anyway, Eva go costume shopping with Nene and Cynthia or whatever. And she's telling them her theme because of her birthday and all this kind of stuff. And who's all invited, where it's going to be. It's going to be in the church. Once they said the church wasn't open, I really wasn't tripping. I know a lot of people be tripping on that kind of stuff. But, hey, it is what it is. But they're going to have this party at this church. And she tells them, like, basically, no. Cynthia tells them that Kandi and Kim made up. So Nene kind of felt some kind of way. And she was like, well, you know, she might invite Kim. And I'm like, oh, yeah, because she said homegirl Eva and Kandi is doing this together. So she was like, you know, she might invite Kim. Nene was like, I don't give a damn, whatever it is, what it is. But, you know, she still kind of feels some kind of way. You know you feel some kind of way when you make what they say your thing. Bitch, I don't care if it was a ha-ha laugh in your face or whatever. I just felt like you let this girl really still get under your skin that you made your whole costume about what she said about you. Okay. What else happened? Nene and Cynthia. What else happened in this episode? I'm trying to remember on the notes that I had. Nobody really thinks Kim is a racist. Like I said, I don't think Kim is a racist. I feel like she feel like she entitled to some shit. But I don't think she's a racist, so it is what it is on that. Will didn't care about them to him and Cynthia little situation. I didn't give a shit. Now, Sheree's basement. Why do people do this? Okay, I understand you having a party and you want it to be I'm the type of person, if I gotta have a designated area to have a party at my house, bitch, I don't need nobody to be at my house. I'm just saying. And I'm like, who you making this house for? Your kids are grown. They're out the house. Who are you making this house for? Your man ain't coming home. I saw all that shit on the blogs. But I'm like, who is you making this house for? The Real Housewives of Atlanta, so you could say, ooh, look what I got. Who has these? Bitch, it ain't a housewarming party. We already had that. So we have another get together to see the basement, to show bitches what you got. The bitches that you don't like or really don't too much care for you. I don't know. Now, the basement was nice. Had a really, really lot of nice stuff. But I'm looking like, who paying for this? Who the fuck is paying for this? Fuck about who. She wrote a lot of books. Bitch, no. You got a book? Do you know somebody got a book? No. Books ain't paid for that. Like, fuck that. Sheree be in everybody else's business. Somebody needs to get her bones and spread them on the fuck out, because who paying for that? Then when she threw shade at Cynthia IKEA furniture, I was like, bitch, really? Really? Bitch, you wish you had half of what Cynthia got. A man and all that. Even the man that Cynthia got is bullshit, but you wish he was free like Will. Just saying. I just was like so done with her. When Kandi talked about her doormat, I fell out. I thought that was really, really funny. She gonna tell her she ain't no friend. Okay. That was fucked up. Anyway, Porsha ended up having her little debut in Atlanta. She didn't know if anybody was gonna come, because she said a lot of people were, I think, Nene was busy. I think somebody was busy. Whoever the fuck she invited wasn't going. She didn't think nobody was coming, basically. But Kenya and Cynthia came. And as much as they threw shade, I'm glad that they came. They came to support her because Kenya felt like shit. She come and support me, so why not come and support her? Now, her throwing all that unnecessary shade to Porsha, I felt like was fucked up. I like Kenya. Everybody know I like Kenya. I defend Kenya a lot. But I thought that was so fucked up. If you're going to come and support her, shut the fuck up. All that, oh, she's playing her role right or whatever. I was like, why? Why? Like, and then you get mad when the bitch come at you and then call her immature and all this kind of stuff. Kenya, you was out of line for a lot of shade that you threw tonight. But I don't know how the play went because it was so chopped up. If y'all went, y'all can let me know how it was. I didn't too much care for Vivica Fox, so I would probably never see that. When Kenya threw the shade at Vivica, I fell out. Now, as much shade I felt like, Kenya, you out of line. Now, she may be out of line, but I was like, bitch, I remember the beef that her and Vivica had over that phone and all that bullshit on the Apprentice. So I wasn't mad. And she just said what everybody else probably was thinking the whole time they show her. Every time they show Vivica's face on screen, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So don't act like y'all wasn't thinking the same thing. Anyway, they went back to Porsha afterwards and talked to her, congratulated her. Porsha did a drink with her people, all that. I don't know when this part happened. I don't remember. But I do remember Sheree telling somebody about, it was when they was at Sheree's house. And Sheree told Kandi and Cynthia that Shamia went back and told them that Porsha said, don't trust them, don't fuck with them, all this kind of stuff. So she now sent, Sheree feels some kind of way about Porsha and wants to confront her. Oh no, she don't want to confront her. She don't want to have nothing to do with her. Don't want to say nothing to her. Cynthia like, You need to have a conversation with her. And when Cynthia was saying that, I was thinking the same thing. I hate when people say, I'm going to cut them off, fuck them, yada, 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 over what somebody else said. That's not grown woman. Like, come on, y'all want to talk about how Porsha is so fucking immature and she this and that. But that's an immature bitch move to cut somebody off and then not let them know why you cut them off. Especially over what somebody else have told you. I understand Shamia is supposedly her friend. But bitch, we see how Shamia rolled. We see how Shamia rolled when she was mad at Porsha and she was hanging with Candy. Like, so... you can't take what she say as face value. So, I just was like, wow. Then I'm sitting there like, this bitch is coming back telling y'all what her homegirl said should have made y'all side-eye her. Her not leaving with her homegirl when she left should have made y'all side-eye her. But now, y'all so hate Porsha that y'all let this girl gas y'all up, Sheree. I don't understand that situation. But now she wants to confront her when she wants other people gas her up to confront Porsha. But at first she didn't want to have nothing to say to her. Whatever. This party. The party comes, is everybody's dressed up. Candy looked it okay. I think she was like the clown thing from It. I just know her holding that fucking balloon. I didn't watch that movie. Shamia and Porsha came as some little brides, zombie brides, dead brides, I don't know. Kenya came as a Victoria's Secret model. Sheree came as Cleopatra, so did Eva. Marlo came as Holly Berry from Babs when she had the little plastic outfit on. Am I missing somebody? Nene and Greg came as a roach and exterminator. And Kim and Croy came as a Playboy bunny and Hugh Hefner. And I'm sitting there like, you look real stupid, Croy, because you big as fuck. And y'all know Hugh Hefner was little as fuck. Well, that's just like black people trying to be Hugh Hefner. And I was like, wrong color. But, okay. I just felt like their outfit was really basic for her to be talking about somebody else's outfit. That's all I'm saying. And then I'm sitting there like, Shamia, you a whole bitch. You showed up with Porsha knowing you had went back and talked about her behind her back and didn't even give her a heads up that you told these women is, like, was fucked up. So when she get ambushed, it's like, oh yeah, remember I said. So if I missed some shit that happened in this party, I didn't give a fuck. Noelle met Will, didn't give a fuck. But everybody was looking at everybody. Cynthia's outfit was on point. It was nice. To me, do I think she should have won? No. Okay, she dressed up like a dude. She looked cute. But her... No. I don't think she should have won. I think Marlo probably should have won, if anybody, because it was kind of creative. Or Nene and Greg, because it was creative, a creative costume or whatever. But her just coming dressed up like a fucking cute boy, I was like, okay. Okay. Porsha twerking on her and Cynthia throwing shade at Porsha. I was like, bitch, it was just her friend at her play. My girl, focus on Will. That's what you need to focus on. Anyway, what happened? They were talking about somebody. I think it was Sheree and Kim. They were talking about some Nene, I think it was, because of the way she came in. Did y'all know? Everybody thought that shit was funny. Sheree thought it was funny. Croy thought it was funny. He was like, I see the humor or whatever. I get the humor in that. But he wasn't too much mad at it. But as soon as he said that, Kim had said, they were both like talking at the same time. They were having a whole different outlook on that goddamn costume that Nene had on. But like I said, to me, Nene showed you was pressed when you did that outfit. Because if you didn't give a fuck about what she said, the joke wasn't on her to me. Because you made this about... You still made it to me about Kim, what Kim said. And I would have been just showed up fabulous as fuck in a different whole costume. It wouldn't have been... I wouldn't have let Kim get that much satisfaction out of me. Who else? Brent, I don't know what the fuck he came in. Was he Freddy Krueger? I don't fucking know. I didn't care. What else happened? Because before I go in on Marlo and Kim. But yeah, okay. Kim was... Because... Eva distanced herself from the conversation that Kim was having about Nene because she cool with Nene. So she distanced herself, and Kim started going in on Eva's costume, talking about Sheree's look better and yada yada yada, and Sheree was sitting there laughing at that shit. I'm sitting there like, Sheree, you a whole bitch. Like, you should have been like, you know, that ain't cool. She did invite you to her party. Like, I hope Eva cuss her the fuck out. So Nene wants to have this whole thing with Porsha of getting all the girls together in a big old group and making Porsha apologize. Bitch, are you stupid? Bitch, have you apologized, Nene? I just want to know, have Nene ever came to these girls and apologized the way she is trying to make Porsha apologize to these women? Or have you just came back like nothing fucking happened and you still the queen bee and these bitches just gotta accept you in a group? Because I've never seen Nene apologize for when all these girls have been mad at her and things that she have said to the girl. Bitch, have we seen you publicly just apologize like that to the group, to Cynthia, when you was trying to get Cynthia fired? No, I don't think so. So, girl, I was so happy when Porsha said, bitch, no. No, bitch, I'm not apologizing to nobody. But before Porsha had said no and Nene was trying to talk to her, after all the girls had... Oh, let's go back. So, Porsha walks up to Sheree and Kim and says, you know, what's going on? What y'all talking about? They was like, I think she said you or something, but it was Porsha and Lauren. So they walks up and, you know, Sheree like, fuck it, let's get this out the way. Have I always been a friend of you? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah, we've been cool, like, kind of conversation. And so, next thing you know, Sheree brings up what Shamia said. And Porsha looks at Shamia like, bitch, what? And I was with her. Like, bitch, how did they know about a text message that I said to you? Sent to my best friend, my homegirl. Like, come on now. Shamia was foul. And I'm like looking at Porsha like, why you letting Shamia? Well, maybe because that's your best friend. And you don't really confront your best friends off in front of people. But fuck that. She threw you under the bus. Fuck that. But... No, because I'm the kind of friend I am. Nah, bitch, I'm going to get you together later. But at that moment, I was so mad at wanting Porsha to get her together because I felt like Shamil was dead fucking wrong for exposing her best friend like that. So, they just let that shit go because Kim was so busy going at Lauren, because Lauren was trying to stick up for her sister, and then Kim, I think, called Lauren a bitch or something. But so they started going back because Lauren was speaking up for Porsha. Sheree was getting mad, telling her she should be quiet and all that. I'm like, bitch, that's her sister. Bitch, you must be out your motherfucking mind to tell her sister to be quiet when your chihuahua over there fucking talking. I don't give a fuck if her... Let some bitch come over there and confront my sister and I'm standing there, bitch, and you think I'm not gonna say something? Bitch, you got me fucked up. So I totally got what Lauren was saying. I wasn't mad at Lauren jumping in that fucking conversation, especially when she was just really trying to diffuse the situation between Sheree and Porsha. Porsha was trying to explain herself with the situation, because she was saying how everybody had been coming at her and all that kind of stuff. And I totally agree, and I understood where Porsha was coming from. Sheree was trying to dismiss Porsha, and her and Kim was trying to be these fucking stupid, petty ass mean girls to Porsha. So Porsha walks off, and that's when she's talking to Nene. When she's trying to talk to Nene, Marlo walks up. And Marlo trying to give her this fake ass, oh, we was drunk, you was drunk off that Henny, I'm drunk off that vodka, oh, I'll talk to your hair, because Porsha was not giving this bitch time today. Like, bitch, you ain't even finna get this camera time from me. So she kept on coming at Porsha. Porsha got up, she walked away. Marlo started walking after her. I would have turned around. I'm sorry. Now, that's the time Porsha, I would have gave it to you and said, bitch, get her. Because you were being provoked. You were, at that moment, you were definitely being provoked. That girl was following you, trying to touch your train thing from your little bride thing. And I'm like, I would have beat her ass. I would have beat her all the way up. Like, fuck that. No. I was so irritated with this fucking episode with Marlo and Kim, like, and Nene. Because I'm like, bitch, why is she apologizing? Who, for what? No. Fuck all them bitches. Like, no, don't kiss none of they ass, Porsha. None. And y'all know I hate when I gotta fight for the underdog. The person I don't really care for, but you feel like the bitch is getting bullied and I don't like bullies, so I gotta go for her. Porsha, cuss them bitches out. Cuss them bitches out. If you gotta apologize to come back, be like, fuck you bitches. Fuck you bitches. I'm not apologizing to a whole group of bitches when I only offended one bitch. No. So we'll see what the reunion is like. And I'm about to try to review the Potomac bitches because I got some things to say about them. I'm going to try. I ain't going to make no promises. If y'all see Potomac up, yeah. Nah, fuck that. We just going to talk about Potomac right now for about a quick few minutes because I ain't doing no full review. If y'all want a full review on the Real Housewives of Potomac, go check out Ashley Forrest Ross, because I love when she do Karen. Bondi, you know, I think Nina's doing them for Much Love from KY. If she ain't, check out her videos anyway. But yeah, check out like Sayshawn Bradley and James Caldwell. Check out their channels. But this whole thing with Karen, these bitches are too invested in with Karen and her financial situations. Now, all I really wanted to talk about, okay, Giselle got a new man named, I think Sherman, been dating him a year. Okay, her daughter was putting on makeup, trying on her makeup. She opened in a lot of places. Fine. Ashley and her husband, they trying to work it out. Y'all know they split up the last season because of all the shit that they have been going through with the restaurant, him talking to her wrong, her spending too much damn money, her taking care of her mama. I always said that was going to be a problem in their relationship. But yeah, so they trying to work their shit out, see where they gonna go, see if they can work it out. But I'm like, girl, yeah, you gonna have to cut your mama off. She gonna have to put her big girl drawers on. And you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to be married to this man. Because I see love there. I see love between Michael and Ashley. I think that she needs to know how to balance her personal life with these women and her marriage and stuff like that. I like the conversation she had between her and her homegirl. Is her name Monique? I think that's her name. Don't like her. Didn't like her last season. That's probably why I didn't really review it. I don't like her. All this, the way she just talks about what she has, who she lives by, she this, she that, but she really don't have no really type of job, turns me off about her. Now I understand she's saying she's managing like properties that they own and stuff like that, but her talking about, oh, I had to go to lunch and dinner and da-da-da to network, and I'm sitting there like, so bitch, you really don't work? Because it seemed like she was so tired out from playing with her kids, like that ain't what she really do. And then when she said something about her nanny leaving, and I'm like, bitch, you had them kids. I just get irritated when bitches be like, oh, my nanny left, my nanny this, my nanny not here. You had them fucking kids. Take care of them. So that turns me off with women when they do that type of shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you had. Her talking about her mother-in-law. I'm like, I don't understand how you think that relationship is going to get better while you still throwing shade at your mama-in-law. And I think that the mama-in-law don't talk to her. I don't think it's the son don't talk to the mama. I think it's her being in the middle of the mama and the son. That's just my fucking opinion. Robyn and her ex is, I guess, working it out. I'm sitting there like, oh, so we just not gonna talk about all this shit about the other woman. I don't give a fuck about what they said at the reunion because he really didn't answer no questions. But you seen his back, Robyn. And so now you getting back with him because what? He makes more money? Y'all moving into a bigger house, but you guys are not really, y'all foundation of a relationship ain't even stable. Because you said y'all have sex sometime. Y'all back in the bed, but y'all have sex. You never said you guys were in a committed relationship. None of that type of shit. So I'm just like, whatever. Them having that conversation in front of their son, I was turned off about that. Like, that wasn't that little boy business. He should have been somewhere else playing around the fucking store, or y'all shouldn't have been having that conversation. But yeah, everybody's sitting there talking about Karen and her financial situation. Karen talked to her husband about it. She asked him on camera. She made it a point to try to ask him on camera that, because she's swerving out, she didn't know about this. And he always busts her bubble and say, yeah, I told you about it. You probably don't remember, but bitch, yeah, I told you about it. But she always try to play like she don't remember. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, you remember. You trying to talk legally where you don't get in trouble for this type of shit. But yeah, you remember. So don't throw your husband under the bus like he did all this and you didn't fucking know. Especially as black women, we be knowing. I'm sorry. I know when $1 is gone the fuck out of my house. I'm sorry. Because I need to know everything is straight, everything is situated, shit like that. I'm not saying that my husband do this and do that, and I'd be like, no, you need to tell me when you went to the store. No, but when it's something big and shit like that, I know what goes in and up out of here on bills and what's not being paid, what's being paid. Come on now. She need to stop that shit. But her and her sit down with Robyn. That's the only really why I want to talk about this. Because we really didn't see Giselle. If we did, I don't fucking remember. But we didn't really see her. Besides with Robyn spreading the business of Karen's, talking about Karen didn't know. And how Karen called her and they talked on the phone for 3 hours. Because Karen felt like that's the only person she can talk to. So she calls Robyn. They vent. She gives Karen advice on to be there for her husband. So Karen wants to sit down for lunch and thank her for being there for her. Soon as they sit down for lunch, Karen thanks her. And then Robyn immediately goes in on Karen like, oh, well, I'm trying to be there for you, but I don't think you're telling me the truth. I don't think that everything you're telling me, I think you're leaving out things. And I'm with Karen like, bitch, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Why you didn't say this when we talked on the phone for 3 hours, but you're going to wait till we sit down on camera and try to tell me this shit when you were acting like you were my friend? Then she said, well, I was talking to the other girls. Karen was like, hold up. So you went and talked to the other girls about my business? Robyn was a little taken back from there like, oh shit, I'm busted. But she was like, well, it's on the blogs. It's all over the blogs. And Karen was like, so you reading the blogs? Like, she was, and then Karen tried to act like she don't read the blogs. Bitch, yes, you do. So she was like, it was just the way Robyn was coming at Karen. And Karen was trying to keep her composure. She really was, because she was like, you gonna be alone over there where Grand Hills, Grand Fall, Grand somebody. So then she was like, bitch, you by yourself where you at? What are you talking about? Like, neither one of you bitches live in Potomac, but y'all are throwing shade. Like, I didn't understand that. But I would have, yeah. Robyn, you were out of line. You were foul as fuck for going to spread that girl's business when she came to you as a friend. You was foul as fuck and you need to own up to that bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. That, like, just was not fucking cool. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. That was my review for the Real Housewives of Potomac season 3, episode 1, whatever season this is, episode 1. And y'all tell me what y'all thought. Tell me what y'all thought about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, I might just start doing Real Housewives of Potomac right after I do Into the Same video. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Alright, peace.